Great question. Who was a better baseball manager, Tommy Lasorda or Sparky Anderson? And they were once teammates, but because of their rivalry, and that's back when rivalries mattered. When you start talking about old baseball and football and basketball, and I gotta talk to an era that don't know nothing about rivalries, because that's a dirty word today. You don't see it. There is no, oh, we're gonna get them. It's more like we'll catch you after the game. We'll do lunch. We'll do dinner. It's not like it once was, because friendships and everything ended. It was really bitter, intense. So Spark Anderson, the big red machine, and what incredible run he had with Cincinnati. I mean, the guy, and the thing about Sparky Anderson, I always thought he was a grandpa because he had that white headed hair even when he was younger. Didn't know how old he was, but that man he was well prepared as a manager. He got the most out of his players, he got the most out of his team. He had great players. But see, baseball is not like the NBA where you have great names and stuff. You got to put the work in to win. You got to do the job. If you don't do the job, you don't win. In NFL for that matter. They're just about names. You make them into household names. You build the task, you build the house, you do the thing, you do your job. That's what he did. He always had his team well prepared, fundamentally sound. Two-time American League manager year. But he wanted the big red machine. Pete Rose, Johnny Bench, Joe Morgan, Tony Perez, Tom Seaver, those guys. Don Goulet. Had some incredible talent on that team. Dave Concepcion, George Foster. Incredible. One. But you want to really tell me where Spark Anderson's legacy took a whole nother went? Yeah. Went to Detroit Tigers back in 84. And that magical run with Jack Morrison when they were incredible and they won the World Series. Beat the San Diego Padres. I remember like yesterday. Spark Anderson could flat out manage. That guy was one of the baddest managers I ever saw. And he just got the job done. Now on the other end, Mr. Tommy Lasorda. Tommy was like charismatic, old school Italian dude though, like Sal's Pizzeria. Like you could tell he could be fiery, but yet he had a charm that really worked. It was like he had an interesting down home vibe. He was funny. He was charismatic. His teams were well prepared. Sometimes they just went against better teams. It's like in the case when they lost those two World Series in 77 and 78 to the Yankees. Think about it. He wins one of those World Series. What happened later on, he has the same amount of whip chips as Sparky. He might be held differently. He was an interesting character, but he did beat the Yankees in 81 with the emergence of Fernando Valenzuela, rest in peace. Steve Garvey, Ron Say, Davey Lopes, Bill Russell,